The idea of flotation originated back in the 1950s in the US, and it was based on an experiment to determine the impact of placing the human being in an isolated chamber to try to study the impact on the brain. And the science evolved and the concept evolved into more of a rejuvenation slash rehabilitation technique. And now you see more and more of flotation centers start popping up all around the world. The flotation requires you to have a little bit of food in your system, because once you're inside of a very salty environment, it depletes you from all of the excess fluids from the body. So for example, if you go in without having any food, you might feel a little woozy. Our brains function left side and right side. Our left side is more of the functioning part, which is very active in reminders, in our motor skills, in processing all the senses that hit us. So normally our left side of the brain is a little more hyperactive. And once we place the brain inside of an environment, which is the flotation cabin, and it cannot find light, it cannot find smell, your ears are plugged and submerged underwater, so you can't hear anything. The temperature of the water is basically controlled to match the temperature of the skin. So there's no friction. You don't know where your body ends and the water begins. And there's no gravity because you're laying on a heavily saturated Epsom salt water. So you're floating. So all of these factors combined, the left side of the brain starts kind of panicking, freaking out. I don't have anything to grab on. So it starts reducing in the stress or the hyperactivity. And once that happens, it allows the right side of the brain to become more balanced. Once you're inside of the float, you'll probably sense that, oh my God, this is very weird. I'm floating on water. It's very, sometimes we use visuals for lights. You can go completely dark, or if you like, we have an alternating color therapy, which turns from red to yellow to green, etc.